Hi everyone, it's Krista. I thought I would personally introduce myself. I am the co-inventor of Mix, and I am going to do a how-to video on how to use this product. So here's my bottle of Mix, and I thank everyone who has already purchased. So this video is to help you learn that the ratios are way less paint. It's going to be a huge money saver as far as the paints that need to be used. So today what I'm going to use is I'm going to use 3 different kinds of paint because I know that everyone has their different brands that they like. Particularly I prefer Amsterdam's, but I also love Golden, and I love Liquitex, and I love Arteza and Deco Art and all the things, but I chose different paints because of their consistency reasons. Just to show you that this mix, you really don't need that much paint. So today I have chosen a Payne's Gray in Golden. It is a heavy body paint. I'm gonna maybe not even use 1%. I'm going to do this in a 9-ounce cup only because I'm gonna do a pour so I can show you from beginning to end exactly how I am doing an entire painting using Mix. So we're going to use a Payne's Gray, and the reason why is because I love that it's blue. The blue with the gray, awesome. I am also going to use a Pearl Strawberry by Arteza. This is only a 0.74 fluid ounce, and I'm not going to use very much of it. So you'll see. And then I'm going to use a Pearl Papaya Orange. The Pearl Papaya Orange, super awesome color. I feel like I should be ordering this in gallons because I love it so much. Huge orange fan. I love orange. But still, same size tube, I'm going to use hardly any of it. Then I have a Naples Yellow Deep, and this is, you know, I love Amsterdam's. The pigment in them is so true and so amazing, and it stays like that because of Mix. So let's get us down to the cups, and I'm going to show you how to do this. All right, let's do this. All right, so this 9-ounce cup, I'm going to, you know, the directions say shake well, so maybe I ought to abide by that. So this is a 9-ounce cup. I'm going to fill it up. I'm only going to do a 12 by 12 canvas, so I'm not really going to fill it up all the way. I just happen to run out of 7-ounce cups. So as you can see, this 9-ounce cup compared to the 7-ounce cup, it's not that much bigger, but it is. So I only filled it up to right here. So then you're going to take your heavy body paint, and it is heavy. I mean, you can see the glob that's on the top. I'm just going to literally take like a small scoop out of that, just that much, that's it. And I'm gonna put it in, and I'm gonna mix it up. Now, everyone who has ever used Payne's Gray knows that it makes a blue color. Scrape your sides, get your mix incorporated into it. And boom, there's your color. It's amazing. It's your mound on a mound, exactly what you're gonna look for as far as a paint consistency. And I used hardly any paint to do that. I'm getting cell action on the side of my cup. I don't know if y'all can see that, because that's just what mix does. So when I do the pour at the end of this video, it's going to show you that I have a lot of bubbles, but you know what? Sometimes bubbles are awesome. Also, the consistency of your paint, if your stick can stand up in that, you've done a good job. So then I'm going to take 7 ounce and I'm going to show you where on the 7 ounce cup that I am going to stop. Right here. That's it. Just right here. And I'm going to put in the smallest amount of this pearl strawberry red. 1 squirt, 2 squirts. That's it. That's all I'm putting in. And they are only like little half squirts. Scrape your sides. And you've got your mound on a mound on a mound on a mound. Okay? Then, oh, let me put my cap back on here. Then I'm going to do it just up to the same amount on that line as I did before. So I don't need a lot for this 12 by 12. And I'm gonna put in this pearl papaya. 1 squirt, 2 squirt, and that's good. That's all I need. And see, I still have a ton of paint left. Then I'm gonna mix it up. Mound on a mound on a mound in the cup. So it's on the thicker side, but you know what? I love when it's on the thicker side because then you can control it better. Cup, your stick stands up in the cup, perfection. Then I've got this Naples yellow. And I'm going to fill it up to, well, let me get the dog hair off of my cup. Then I'm going to fill it up to the same amount that I did before. Just up to that line right here, same. Amsterdam paints, kind of same consistency as the Artezas. Not as thick as those. And I'm just going to, well, now it looks like it's, oh, I hate when it does that. Okay, I just use like 2 squirts out of that big, huge container. Got my mound on a mound on a mound in the cup. And you got your deep Naples yellow. All right, so I've got those. I'm ready to go. I've got some white that I already had pre-made. I'm gonna put my cap back on my mix, and we're just gonna go straight into doing a canvas so I can show you how this works. So what I have here is a 12 by 12, and someone asked me to do a smaller canvas. I'm cool with that. I am all about trying to do what the customer wants or what they can afford or whatever. So I'm going to, she asked me to do a pour that looks like a sunset storm. So what I'm gonna do is a pour that looks like a sunset storm. So let me put my gloves on. I'm gonna use my Lola Veffy cup because, yeah, I know that I can fill that up and I will cover this whole canvas with it. So I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm not gonna wear anything today. I'm just going to kind of fly by the seat of my pants. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start by pouring in this cup a little bit of that Payne's Gray. And then I'm going to put, because I think it really is gonna need that green hue to it, I'm gonna put that Naples yellow right on top of it. Now my paints have tons of bubbles in them right now, but that's all right. That's what we have a torch for. And I am just going to layer this little cup up with these colors. Just go straight into the pour, from beginning to the end. Put some of this white in there. I am huge on always having white on the ready. And then I'm gonna put some more of this Payne's Gray in. Payne's Gray is one of my faves. And I'll do this Naples yellow again. I'll do the Papaya. The Strawberry Red. Those are both pearls by Arteza. And then I'm gonna put the white again. I'm gonna put a bigger amount. And then I'm going to make this go deeper into the cup by holding it up high and make it go in. It'll sink down, don't worry. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of yellow on top of that white. And I think our cup is full enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour from this side, and I'm gonna do kind of a galaxy straight pour with it. But look at all these bubbles on the top because I just mixed my paint. This is why you let your paint sit. It is of utmost importance to pre-mix your paints because of this reason. All right, so we are going to put this on the canvas. Let's go. Twist it a little bit towards me as it's coming out. And just dragging it out a little bit so I can catch it. And caught. And of course I catch it terribly. But you know what? It's all fixable. I've done this before. Y'all have watched me fix. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna incorporate it before I spread it. All right. 1,000 to almost 1,000,000 bubbles are in there. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna torch it. All right, and then because I'm not going to need this anymore, I'm going to water it down and I'm going to use it as my flow extender. So I'm just going to add, I mean, the smallest amount of water, because I'm telling you, this mix, it does not take much to thin it down. I just put drops in there. I'm going to show you the consistency after I added drops, and it is like heavy water is basically what my flow extender is going to be. So I'm going to pour it around the outside. I'll come back around and get a little closer. I'm going to scrape this cup because this color is super cool. Alright, set that aside. And I'm going to scooch that right up to the edge so I don't have any fold over. Scooch it up to the edge over here, spread it out. I don't know if any of you noticed my Bob Ross Funkos when I was talking to you before, but that is my dude. Anyone who could create beautiful art in 30 minutes with a brush, God bless you. That guy, master of his art. I dearly miss him. What an inspirational person. He's what makes art so wonderful. And then I'm going to spread it out this way. Not that important to try to get it out to that side, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to stretch this. And I'm going to kind of go around in a circle until I see where it wants to go. I'm thinking down in this corner. Thinking it's folding over itself. So, what do you do when it folds over itself? You add paint. Should have done that corner better. And I have a feeling it's going to do that over here, so I'm just going to add paint over here too. All right. So I'm going to go down to this corner over here. Here, I'll flip it around so y'all can see. And then I'm going to bring it back. I'll flip it around so y'all can see again. Colors are pretty awesome in this one. Paint is moving super slow. But you know what? It's all right, because I got time. And once it catches on that corner down there, I'm going to bring it back. And bring it back to the center. I'm going to go towards y'all, stretch out those bands. And I'm almost there, almost there. All right, I'm there. I'm gonna bring it back. And make it go down to this corner over here. And it's gonna stretch. See how it's stretching all of this? No, you can't see. See how it's stretching all of this up here? So awesome. Walk it, walk it. And are we there? We made it. Okay. I'm gonna bring it back to the center again. I am seeing so many things in this right now. Okay. So I'm going to catch that and feed it on the side over here. And then I'm gonna catch it over here and feed it on this side as well. Kind of like I do with my stick. Just feed it onto that corner. I'm gonna do that over here. Remember, if you catch that side where it's coming across, it'll all match up when you catch your corners. You try to catch that paint in the same way, the same kind of color that is by it, and then it will always match. And let me catch this side over here and just feed it off my glove, because why not? I've got a little bit here. All right. All right, I hope Diane Carter loves this. Let's bring you down for a close-up. You got to see this transparency because it's unbelievable. All right, let me bring you down so you can see it closer. All right, y'all, look at what I'm seeing. The transparency of this, like right up in here. You can see the other colors straight through it. Super cool. Try to not catch my headlight in it, my overhead light in it. This over here, super cool. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm here to answer them, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. All right, bye, y'all.